So, Minna, you have finished Hajj. You are now a Hajjan.
Yes,
Okay, what does it feel like to be a Hajjan? Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, honestly, when I first applied to Hajj, just like everyone else, I didn't really expect the acceptance.
Could you speak a little louder?
When I first applied, I didn't expect that I would get accepted.
Why didn't you expect it?
Because I'm still young relative to everyone else who should be doing Hajj, and so I thought maybe they'd give priority to people who are towards, the midlife or end of their life.
Gee, nice way of putting it.
Just so they can get it done with.
Right.
Well, for me, because I'd been living in KSA for a long time, they might expect that I'd still be there for the next decade or so. So I'd probably apply again in the future and get accepted. So anyways, it happened and I was lucky, and the rest
Lucky
of my...
or blessed?
Blessed. Well, yeah, I was blessed. I was blessed with luck. And then when I got accepted, my parents and my family wasn't accepted. I had a friend who was accepted. But
so only you and your family, but no one else?
No one else, no one else.
Okay.
Because
were you able to add, like, say your dad or something as a mahram?
I tried actually.
And then?
My father adding my mother as well. And adding both. It didn't work out. The system didn't accept it.
It says not accepted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was just really worried about missing my spot, so so then I just went for it and I applied well. Yeah, so I'm really happy about the experience, and I think it came in the moment in my life where I was feeling a bit...
Have a seat. Have a seat. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Well, so it came at a stage in my life where I was feeling stuck, I guess. Stuck in my career, stuck in my personal life, stuck in my relationships, stuck in my relationship with God, and I think like having 6 days where
it's like a retreat.
Exactly.
Right?
It's like a retreat.
And there's not too many people, so it's definitely like a retreat, right?
Yeah. It's and you basically cut yourself off from all the influences like social media, all the distractions that you have on a daily basis. Just even like the opportunity to just spend an hour wasting it away with your sister talking about nothing. So that's something I didn't have the luxury to do during this week. And
how do you feel about being like one of the 60,000, right? The chosen one. Allah's chosen one.
I feel really lucky, honestly. Like, so, not lucky, blessed.
Yeah.
So I feel really blessed and somehow a bit undeserving because, like, as I said, when I applied, I didn't expect to be accepted. And people, when they intend to go to Hajj, it's like years long planning, saving, and so on, and it just happened for me, and I was in a position to go. But I'm really, really grateful for it.
Yeah.
And I just hope that the security and the closeness to God that I feel now, the commitments I sort of made between myself and my Lord, I hope that they stay.
Yeah.
Forward.
Inshallah. So we all, inshallah, we have a clean slate now, right? So the challenge is maintaining a clean slate, right? How do we maintain that clean slate that we have? So inshallah, we're able to keep it as long as possible.
Inshallah. My God.
So do you want to make Hajj again?
Definitely. Yeah.
When? Next year? If you can?
No, I'm thinking like a few more decades more in life.
More decades. Oh.
Because earlier when we were talking to Ruqayya, and I was telling her how I felt like my Hajj wasn't complete. Like I felt that, well, what's next? I thought that maybe I would get this feeling of closure, I guess. Yeah, like an epiphany or something. I don't know. I don't know what I expected. I was expecting something to happen, and she made a great point. She said it's because like the position that you're in life now, you're still young, you have no commitments. I mean, I don't have a family. I'm just my own parents. I mean, I don't have kids of my own or a husband, or I don't have really serious life problems, And so she said maybe that's why you feel. That's why what you feel doesn't.
You feel like you need
intense.
to go up a hill.
Yes, yeah.
I
feel
need
like
to hit a peak.
Yeah, and I feel like my hardships aren't really material enough yet. And so when in a few decades, when I probably have a fuller life and I have more serious things to worry about, you know,
Inshallah.
other
But
than where's my career going? Am I going to do a master's or something like that? So in a few years, not years, but like decades, I think it would be great for me to go repeat the experience, like with a,
you know,
with a more
that
mature mindset.
our experience is not going to happen again, right?
I know 60,000 is not going to
versus
happen
3
again.
million. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
That's not going to happen.
I
Definitely.
hope maybe by then infrastructure will be big enough that I don't know, maybe I don't know what kind of innovations they'll come up with for Hajj in 20 years. But it's definitely not going to be as easy, I guess.
Oh yeah,
or as
definitely not.
comfortable.
Yeah.
But maybe that will make it a more rich experience in the future. Yeah.
So that's like, you know, we are really blessed, right? We
Yeah.
are the blessed ones and the chosen ones, as I say. And alhamdulillah, right?
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
And like everybody who is literally chosen are just phenomenal, right? Like you look at the personalities in the tents and everything, and going to the Jamarat, going to the Kaaba, everyone is peaceful, right? You don't see any person being crazy, except for me, right? I'm just probably the crazy one. But everybody else is just, mashallah, like, you know, in sync and in harmony with the serenity and the tranquility and spirituality of the place, you know, where we're at. So, alhamdulillah, you know, like, so everybody who meets a chosen one, like the 60,000 or the 10,000 last year, right? Literally, they and we are chosen ones, so everybody has to be careful.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I don't mind being like 1 in 3 million. I really think probably the fact that we were such a small scale it made the experience more
easier and
more easier, and I could feel I wasn't bothered, you know, by the crowds or have to be rushed to the next stage.
Because you know, in Umrah gets really packed, like Hajj almost. Like I've been so many times, and almost every time I've been, it gets packed like Hajj that you can't even think or concentrate. Like, you know, you're pushed and rushed and this and that. Yeah.
Especially in Ramadan.
Yeah.
Especially in
You know.
It's like Hajj, isn't it?
So yeah. Thank you, Minna. Oh yeah, and it was a pleasure to have you as my guide. May Allah reward you. I need a lot of help with every step. So thank you, Minna.
Thank you for supporting this with me.
Yeah.